Hi, my Sag and Sag Rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com. Sorry about running a little bit behind, and of course you are last this month, but you are not least, let me tell you. I love me some Sagittarius, and you all know it. So, dealing with Mercury retrograde right now, and I've decided to upload the last two from my phone, and that seems to be going a bit better. It's been so crazy lately with all of that. But let's get to your first house, Sag, for June 2022. Power. Well, power suggests that you're feeling challenged as the beginning of the month is upon us here. And you have new home. Now, some of you may be moving. You may be in the process of moving or getting your home ready to sell or purchase a home. And that, there's a lot of work involved in that. And if so, I can totally understand why you feel challenged, because you have 150 things to do and very little time in which to accomplish them. But this card can also mean a new job or new career or other big change. So, it's not 100% always a new home. Just to let you know, this card says moving is a step in the right direction for you. I feel like you guys already know that with whatever move this is talking about. Your second house, your possessions and your finances. Truth. Truth says a decision must be made at this time. You may be thinking of pulling out of money from somewhere that's losing money or that's not gaining any money, or making a major purchase, or reconsidering how it is that you make your money. Look at this. I can't even make this up from the fairy deck. Messages from your fairies. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. I can't think of a better combination for this message that's being hammered home here and making a decision. This card means traditionally for me as a tarot is, look, you've been sweeping a certain something under the rug with regard to your stuff or your money. Typically it's the money category, and it's time to finally decide. And this card means change. Confirmation of ushering in the change. You've finished one part of your life, this card says, and now a new and even better part is beginning. Wow. How cool is that? Your third house, house of brother and sister, well, they're trapped in fear. They feel like they are too afraid to make a move. This is usually a job, but sometimes it's a relationship. And more leaning towards the relationship because, look, children showed up here. This to me tells me you've got a sibling who is staying in their relationship for the children. That is never good, especially when they're this miserable. Whoops, I just dropped that card. I'm going to pick it up now. That's never good, Sag. You may need to be the voice of reason with your brother, sister, if you are on speaking terms, that is. Some of you aren't. And that's perfectly fine, too. It happens, right? Fourth house, house of home, where you currently live. Destiny, wow. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter is your lucky star, and it is shining its bright light on where you live. This could also be talking about your father or father energy, but I feel like for most of you, it's going to be talking about where you live. And summertime, everything you've asked for, this card says, becomes yours in the summertime. You have luck and you have summertime, and this is June. And as we know, the summer solstice is approximately June 21st. I think it's June 21st or 22nd. So this summer, it wouldn't surprise me if your wishes came true at the end of June or in July, because this is a short-term reading. Your fifth house, house of socialization and fun. For those of you single Sages, this is your dating life. Not a lot going on here. Sometimes children show up in this house, and you did get a child card here. You pulled daughter. So you pulled children 3 times in this, actually 4 times in this reading, because they came up twice in the extended. So your daughter is highlighted here in your fifth house. You may be spending more time with her than you are your actual social circle right now. And that's a good thing. I mean, that's what we should do. right? Is family time. Good for you, Sag. Okay, sixth house, house of work and health. You have fulfillment of wishes. This is the Nine of Cups in traditional tarot. This is a good message. So you're getting everything that you need here with work and health. This guy is abundant here. He has food. He even has some luxury. He's smelling a flower. He has a treasure chest of some gold in which to pay his rent. He's got plenty of clean water here. So that is a blessing. And you have perfect timing here in your sixth house. The timing is right for you to move forward. Let me just say this, for any Sag who wants a new job right now, I would definitely be putting my resume out there, put some feelers out there, put yourself out there to usher in a new job. This is only if you've been thinking about this. If you haven't, don't worry about it. But regardless, this is a great message here in the sixth house. Now, we're going to look at your who showed up in your seventh house of primary relationships, the tarot cards, to see who's around you. You have the sun. This is a Leo, or it could be a Leo rising. You have the world, and when we pull the world, just like the Wheel of Fortune, if you've seen me pull this before, you know we have all 4 elements here in the corners, so I cannot rule out any sign that is all 12 zodiac. We also have the 10 of Cups, so we've got some heavy water here and heavy Leo energy, and then the rest of the signs around you. Water signs, of course, are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So if you're interested in the extended, click on the description box below and follow me there. It is on Patreon. We're going to be looking at your 7th house of primary relationships, which is, you've got a lot of activity there, actually. We're going to look at your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, if that pertains to you. We also are going to be looking at your school and your travel, your career and your mother, your child and your best friend, and the future card, which happens 3 months from now in September. Follow me there if you'd like. If not, see you next time. Blessings, Sag.